Yesterday afternoon, I ended up going to a park and then I napped on a rock. I went to the sauna afterward, did a ton of breath and body work, a lot of deep stretching, and then I spent a couple of hours leisurely responding to my pen pal, and after that I completely crashed. I find that after really intense writing sessions, such as the one that I had this weekend, my mind will continue to run off, and I have found that I have to make really conscientious efforts to stop that. Otherwise, it will completely run me to the ground and I will be worn out. Being out in nature and then in the sauna really helped to slow things down quite a bit, but I'm definitely still coming down from that writer's storm. I used to let myself be carried off by these residual thoughts that would proliferate after a writing storm, but I have found that doing so never works out well for me, and it really does only lead to complete exhaustion. Nowadays, I do try to be more mindful of when I do enter these writing storms, and I do try to keep the intensity within a window of 2 to 3 days. And then I really put my focus into the coming down of that. I'm filming this vlog a little early because tomorrow my husband and I are heading out for a little getaway. Books will be involved, some bookstore wanderings, but in the event that I may not have the chance to film, I am filming this now. As much as possible, I try to have really serious boundaries with filming because I don't want that to become my life. I absolutely respect and admire those who really take to documenting in a cinematic manner, but that is definitely not for me. Moving on to new books in my collection. First up, we have World of Art, Women, Art, and Society by Whitney Chadwick. It's a pretty big book. Next, we have Aristophanes, or is it Aristophanes? I don't know. Lysistra and Other Plays. Then we have The Notebooks of Malte Loredes Brigg by Rainer Maria Rilke. Next, we have Zen in the Art of Painting by Helmut Brinker. We have The Divided Self by R.D. Laing. This is an older psychology book, but sometimes I do enjoy reading these because I really love the language in which people wrote in those times. And then lastly, we have the book On the Taboo Against Knowing Who You Are by Alan Watts. I read The Wisdom of Insecurity by him last year, and I loved it so much that when this came my way, I decided to pick it up. That is it for my book haul, tentatively, this video altogether. I am going to get to my writing session in a little bit, and then once I have that done, I'll add that clip in. For this session, I wrote 87 words. For today's session, I wrote 19 words, and my week's total word count is 631 words. For this session, I wrote 69 words. That is a wrap for this vlog, and I will see you in the next one.